If you have been alienated, by definition, you have been traumatized. And if you have been traumatized, you are going to be easily triggered when certain things are said to you, done to you, or things aren't done to you. Now, I've worked with parents who have reunited, who have been triggered by seeing other parents with their kids at birthday parties. I've seen parents be triggered by not getting a response. I've seen parents triggered by their kids showing up. But a lot of parents ask me, Ginger, what can I do to minimize this trigger response? And this is what we're going to talk about in this live. But before we get into it, why on earth should you listen to me? Who am I? I'm Gingergentile. I'm the director of the Erasing Family documentary. And after directing that documentary, I took that experience interviewing all of these parents who reunited, and I saw what they had in common and just started to teach other parents how to copy it. And I've also used my experience as a child who's gone through this. But most importantly, in the past few years, I've formed a movement to reunite parents in a way that is fun, that is easy, and that is peaceful, and that is joyful. To be triggered, it's having your buttons pushed. It's when somebody says something and you have an inappropriately overly dramatic or overly emotional response. So for example, you go to a birthday party, someone has brought their kids there, and you look at them, you think about your own kids, and you get incredibly sad, or maybe you need to go lie down and get angry. Or perhaps your child says, I really want to go home, and you snap at them. That's being triggered. So me and my team of coaches, and all the coaches I work with, by the way, are parents who reunited or kids who reunited. We've decided to create a new method that's so easy for you to remember what to do when you are being triggered and how to stop it. And it's called Turn a Page. So we're literally going to learn very quickly how to step out of the trauma response. Because when we're in a trauma response, we can't think clearly, we can't think strategically. We're reacting instead of being proactive. That is why it's so important to learn how to get out of the trauma response as quickly as possible. And this is the first step of the Revive method that all the parents are using to heal their family systems, reunite while feeling joyful and peaceful. The first step of the Revive methods are releasing the trauma response. And now we have a new tool to do that. So turn a page. Let's say you're getting triggered, so everybody who feels comfortable with that, I want you to imagine a situation. Go back in your mind's eye to a situation where you felt triggered, where you felt your buttons were getting pushed, where you felt overly emotional. And the first step when we turn a page is the P in page, is to pause. We're going to take a moment and we're going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out. If we can and we have time, we take another deep breath in. Hold it, let it all out. Maybe you roll your shoulders back. One more time, deep breath in, deep breath out. Now, if we're with people, we can do this and they don't have to know. We just take a deep breath in and out like this. Beautiful. See how easy that is? We can also pause by literally removing ourselves from the situation. We can say, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. And we can always ask people to talk about this at a different time. We don't have to talk about things the moment they come up. We can ask people to wait. We can schedule a difficult conversation when everybody's ready and calm down. And giving yourself a little excuse, oh, I have to run to the bathroom, taking some breaths in the bathroom, splashing some cold water in your face. We can also do a mini grounding exercise. I want everybody who's watching this right now to touch your thumb and your finger together and just focus on that sensation. When we're focusing on our physical body and our breath, on our thumbs and our fingers, we can't get stressed. It's just impossible. So we've taken a pause. The second step in the page method and the turn a page method is accept. We just accept the situation for what it is. We waste so much energy saying, why me? What did I do? We accept this isn't about me. I've done the best that I can. I'm just here on this planet to learn. We're all here to learn in this life. And the more we change why me to what can I learn from this situation, the quicker we'll get out of alienation. So we've gone through the first two steps. P for pause, A for A. So what's next in the turn the page methods? G, gratitude. We can't be stressed when we are grateful. Science. So if someone has said something to us that triggered us, we can simply say, thanks for sharing. Or we can say to ourselves something we're grateful for, just to snap out of it. I'm grateful I have this opportunity to see my kid, even if it's tense. I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful that I have this opportunity to learn. When we are grateful, we cannot be stressed. So we think our mind can do two things at once. It can. So we can use this to our advantage. So we can get out of the anxious mind into the calm mind by making our minds think about something like gratitude. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be healthy. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have internet, whatever works. And then the last step of the turn the page method, we did P for pause, taking a breath, walking away if we have to. A for accept, instead of why me? What can I learn from this? This is the situation. Alienator is going to alienate. Nothing I can do about it. G, gratitude. Tell the other person thank you for sharing. Be grateful for what we have. And the last step is E, envision. So we're going to envision things going well. We're going to envision reuniting with our kids. We're going to envision the next time we meet this person, instead of being triggered, that we're calm. We spend so much time imagining the worst case scenarios, worrying about it, strategizing. We don't say, I'm open to things going my way. I'm open to things going well. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be lovely? The turn the page method is an easy way to stop the trauma response in its tracks. It stands for P, pause. A, accept. G, gratitude. E, envision. P, pause. We take a deep breath in, deep breath out, more if we can. We even walk away if we have to. A, accept. Instead of saying, why me? We accept the situation for what it is. We accept what we can't change. G, gratitude. We can't be anxious and stressed or sad if we're showing gratitude. So we can literally thank the other person for sharing, or we can be grateful for being here to learn, or just being alive. E, envision. We imagine and visualize things going our way. If you liked this method, there's a lot more in the Revive roadmap. All of the coaches I work with are kids and parents who have been reunited, who've been through parental alienation like myself, who are now helping others do this in a fun, simple way. These methods are just based on what has worked for other parents who are reunited, and all parents who reunite follow the same steps in the same order, and we've codified them to make it super simple and easy to solve a complex problem over at Revive. Everyone have a great night.